It's been like a week since I have had kombucha and I'm dying, so happy now.
Hey everybody, happy Sustainability Saturday. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a vlog that I filmed literally like 8 months ago. It was one of the first vlogs that I ever filmed for the channel where I was talking about sustainability aspects and such. And it's a video about kombucha, and this is the first part of a 3-part series I'm going to be dropping for you guys. This is going to be a video where I show you guys how I made my Scoby, which I know in the entire video I pronounce it Scooby, but I explained that I like Scooby a lot better than Scoby, and I named all of my Scobies, and one of them is Big Scoob, one is Little Scoob, so I needed to be able to call them Scooby, I guess. But I figured that this is as good a time as any to actually show you guys this video that I filmed forever ago, and I am in the process of brewing my own kombucha for the first time, so I'm hoping that you guys tune in for part 2 and part 3 to see how that turns out.
Alright, so I am currently at my mom's place in Spring Grove, Minnesota. I bought this kombucha yesterday when I was on my way up here. It was a new flavor I've never seen before, and I like the bottle. And it said it's the summer edition of GT's. And it was cherry coconut and lemongrass. And I was trying to get my mom to try it because I tasted it and it tasted really good and I thought she'd like it. And then she noticed that there was like a big clump floating on the top, which I believe is the Scoby. You can see some at the bottom here, right there. So I decided to wait to drink it, because I've been trying to brew my own kombucha. I got everything ready back home, and I was gonna do it before I left, but then I decided I didn't want to because I wanted to be able to watch it happen. And so there's no way for me to transport this home without it getting bad by the time I get home. So my mom had a glass jar, and I read an article when I first started wanting to do this that said that all you have to do is brew black tea, put some sugar in there, and pour some of this in there and make sure that these cultures go in there, and it should grow kombucha Scoby for you. But I'm not positive if that's exactly what I'm supposed to do, because I read online, I was going through and reading a bunch of different articles and none of them actually mentioned it. But I don't know if it's actually going to work, because I read a bunch of articles and the different articles were telling me different things to do, and some of them said that you can actually just grow your own Scoby from kombucha jar just like this. You just open it up and leave it out for a couple days and it's supposed to grow, but I don't know if that actually works. And kombucha is really expensive to buy. This bottle alone was $3. So I want to make sure that I can try to do the best that I can do with it. Don't know if it's going to work. I'm also going to be driving to Minnesota and then down to Texas and back to Florida with this jar full of brewing kombucha. So who knows if it's actually going to work, but you know, we're all about trying to figure this out, and it'll be exciting. So my little sister just reminded me also that while I was doing my research, I actually found out what Scoby stands for. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, and because it's only got one O. It might be Scoby, but I like Scooby better because it sounds like right. But it stands for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, which actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm trying to grow my own Scoby hotel, basically. I'm trying to grow out a bunch of Scoobies so that I don't have to go and purchase kombucha every time I want to drink some. I drink it almost every day. And that's the tea, sis. Alright, so we took a little bit of a break because my sister was in a play, And while we went and did that, this cooled down a little and I mixed up all of the tea. So now it's good enough to drink. This is the kombucha, the Scoby thingies. I believe that's Scoby. I don't know. This is my first time doing this. But the particles at the bottom are still there. I drink up to this point because I figured that's about as much as I need. And there's a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine in there. Kombucha cultures eat all of the caffeine and sugar, so we're just gonna dump it in. It's cool now to room temperature. Don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, so some of it's on the top still. But if you look in here right now, you can see the kombucha cultures just sitting on the top. So what I'm gonna do is I have a coffee filter. I'm gonna put it on the top and I'm going to put a rubber band around it and I'm just gonna leave it in room temperature for the next couple days. And then when I drive down or up to see my dad, I'm gonna bring it with me and just keep it in the house while I'm doing that. And then when I go down to see my boyfriend, I'm gonna bring it with, show him because I'm pretty excited about it. And then I'm gonna go over to Florida, so this is my Scoby and we're gonna try to put him in my car so that he doesn't get all mixed up. This is my beautiful car. It's gone all over with me. I made him a little donut. We're gonna wrap him up real nice and then I'm gonna strap him in because he's important. Scoby ain't going nowhere. Alright, so I'm at my dad's house right now and I just looked at my kombucha because I was worried about the fact that I had drank out of the glass and I thought that maybe I killed it with my bad bacteria because online it says that you don't want to contaminate it with any other bacteria when you make kombucha. So I tried it to see if it would work even if I drank out of it and kind of gave it my bacteria, and this is the result so far. It's only been like 2 or 3 days and look at how much has grown. It's also bubbling. I thought it was moldy at first, but I don't think it is. I think that's actual Scoby, but you can see right here it's bubbling. It was bubbling when I touched it earlier. There you go. You can see bubbles come up, which is pretty cool. So now I'm gonna take it with me on my way back to Florida and see what happens. Alright, so I've been home for a few days. I'm gonna do more videos later updating everything, but this is what my Scoby looks like so far. She's doing good. You might not be able to see it. I'm sitting outside because I have a little bit of a fruit fly infestation going on in my house right now, and I gotta figure that out. This is my baby.
So I realized that I never actually did a outro for this and it just kind of stops in the middle of nowhere. So I wanted to show you guys. These are all my different Scobies. This is my Scoby hotel I've got going on right now. And the one that you saw in this video is right here at the bottom. And then this is the one that you saw in the last clip that I was growing. And then this one on the side grew just from, I left some kombucha out and it just grew. And this is the Scoby that grew on the top of this just because. So this is an update on the Scoby, and tune in next Saturday to see the next part in the series where I actually start my first fermentation of my kombucha. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave it a like, leave a comment down below, tell me how I'm doing, and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for another daily vlog about my life. Bye!
And that's the thesis.